Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Vinyasa Flow Yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we move in and out of different variations of forearm plank pose. The message is about boundaries and how they can help us alleviate stress in our lives. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and we're going to press the start button all together right now for today's playlist. Then come with me right down onto your mat into child's pose. So knees today are going to go wide. They'll be all the way to the width of your mat. Big toes track together. You can just walk your arms out in front of your body. If you would prefer to have your hands perhaps stacked and your fists rest your forehead upon them, or maybe your forehead on a block, but let your eyes close when you get there. Now, collectively, let's all take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up as you sip your breath in. And let's hear an audible sigh out. So just allow that exhalation to help you wipe clear whatever it took for you to get here today. Bringing you right into this place, this space. The here and the now is when we know how. Then lift your hips and your forehead up. Walk your hands all the way off your mat over to the right side of the house. Draw a nice long line of energy on your left side body. All the way from your left pinky finger to your left pinky toe. Then lifting your hips and your forehead back up, walk all the way over toward the left side of the house. Now from your right pinky finger to your right pinky toe, see if you can expand those intercostal muscles in between your ribs on the right side. And then travel back to the center. Rising right up onto your hands and your knees. Stretch your right arm forward like you're shaking somebody's hand. And then bend the arm as the elbow draws back. Drop your hips back toward your heels. Rise up again. Paint the ceiling as you spread your Surya Hasta sun hand nice and wide. On the inhale, rise up. You're circling that right arm up and around. On the exhale, you're dropping back, hips to heels. Now keep that circular motion going. There is no rush, no hurry. Just stretch forward, up, and drop back. Inhaling, you can kind of visualize coming up and out of the water as you rise up, breathing in, stretching high, maybe painting the ceiling and dropping back. So just 2 more times, inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale, rise up, exhale, drop back. Now this time when you inhale and rise, keep the right arm up, stack your shoulders, look up at the right thumb. And then thread the needle as you twist, tenting the left finger pads, diving your gaze up and under that left arm. Now you can stay right here, or maybe left hand to the small of your back, maybe to the top of the right thigh. If you want more, you could lift your left leg up. Just an option. You could flex your left foot, floint it, it's in between a flex and a point, or point your left toes. If you want even more, you could reach back for a Chapasana connection. But then come back down. Bring your forearms down. You're on your knees and your shins, and your forearms are down. Find cat. So you're going to round your back and tuck your chin. And then inhale as you arch. Do that again. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, tilt your tail up, arch your back, stretch your neck. Now pop your elbows up, stretch the left hand forward. As you reach it up, drop hips to heels. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, drop back. Now connect your breath to your moves. Let it be super smooth. Inhaling on the rise, exhaling as you sit your hips back towards your heels. So this is a little free form saja movement. It's like moving through water. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more times. And then on the third, we're going to hold up top like we did before, stacking your shoulders, looking up at the left thumb. And then sneak dive that twist. Maybe you tent the right finger pads, left temple down towards the earth, keeping yourself right here in this twist supported. Or maybe you want to take the right arm up to the small of your back, or even possibly to the top of the left thigh. Stay right here, or maybe you want to raise your right leg up. Option to catch hand and foot. Bring it back down when you're ready, but let your forearms come down. Now this time, kind of squiggle your legs back to bring yourself into Sphinx. So press into the tops of your feet, lift your heart up, open your front body, maybe even wiggle just a little side to side. Yes, now lower back down, chin towards the earth. Now do that again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower back down. 1 more time. Maybe baby seal, letting your elbows lift as your heart rises up. Breathe in. Beautiful. Now lower back down, bring your hands alongside your ribs, tuck your toes under, rock your hips up and back, and let your feet come all the way to the width of your mat. So you're bringing yourself into a wide-legged downward facing dog. Just pop each of your heels up as you press back behind your second and third toe. So you're kind of pedaling through your feet. Breathing continually in and out through your nose. It's that Ujjayi pranayama breath. So we are in our series titled Simple Abundance. We are unpacking The book by Sarah Ban Breathnick. So she truly has quite an astounding story. It was a book that was written, took her 5 years, back in 1995. She couldn't get anyone to publish it. Huh. So it's all about creating joy in your life, gratitude and joy, with daily visits of just an excerpt that she has presented for 365 days a year to provide our lives with simple abundance. Truly a powerful book, to say the least. Now pop your heels up, pull your belly in, and shift into high plank. You're in a wide-legged high plank. Shift your heels right, pick up the left arm, bring it up and overhead. Come back around, wide-legged plank. Ignite your quads. Shift your heels left, staying on the left hand, lift the right arm up and over. Come back around. Now lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Bring your legs into the width of your hips. Rise your heart up, either cobra or maybe up dog. Tuck your toes under. Rock your hips up and back. Down dog. Now let your right leg lift up. Roll open at the right hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Roll your right foot right around your ankle. Now reverse that direction. Right inner knee, upper right arm. Inhale, stretch the right leg back. Long, straight, and strong. Right knee, left tricep. Work the oblique. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hip. Now, right foot's going to step outside the right pinky finger for high lizard. Now, you could use blocks. You could have your hands on blocks to elevate the floor, or you could be on your finger pads. Now, dip the left knee down. Left hand is going to stay down. Right hand is going to help open the right hip. So you're going to work the pinky edge side of your right foot as your heart draws away. So you're opening the right inner thigh. Your right foot and ankle is very active. And you're letting the hips dip on the left hip flexor. Now, if you'd like more, sweep the right arm back, bend the left leg, catch it in your hand, and open up your heart. Now release that connection. Draw the left hip to stack over the left knee. Right toes flare out and bow down. You're going to bring both hands inside the right leg as you come into kind of a modified wide stance of runner's stretch. Now go ahead and plant the right foot on the 45-degree angle. Tuck your left toes under. Hop the left foot up. Malasana right at the top of your mat. That yoga squat. There you go. Now from the yoga squat, heels in, toes out. Rise up to stand. Stand right up. Hook your thumbs and open your front body. Exhale, come back down. Now do that 2 more times. Inhale, feel the strength of your legs. Open up your heart to this day. Exhale, come back down. 1 more time. Root to rise. Come on up. Open and expand your front body. Stay standing. Heel toe your feet all the way together. Bring your hands to the center of your heart. Lace your hands. Press them forward. Bend your knees. And then come all the way to standing with soft elbows. Now, neutralize your spine, lift up and over to the right. Your arms are overhead and your hands are still laced. Back to the center, up and over to the left. There you go. Nice side bend. Beautiful. Now, right on top, create some goal posts. Right in football season, some goal posts. That T. And then lace your hands behind your back. Slide your hands down the back side and let your heart lift up. Open the front body. Release that connection, hinge, bend, and fold right over your legs at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift and then step your body back into high plank pose. Hold in your high plank. Either bring your knees down or lower from plank as you go chin, chest, belly. Scoop your heart forward and through. And then exhale up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Elevate your left leg up in your down dog. Peel the right heel off the mat and then open the left hip. Rolling your left foot right around your ankle. And then reversing that direction. Now, inner knee, upper tricep. Tap it high on the left upper arm. Inhale, stretch the left leg back, long, straight, and strong. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch that left leg of yours up and back. Roll open at the hip, flare your toes out. Step the left foot outside the left pinky finger for that high lizard. Yeah, now drop the right knee down. Right hand stays down, left hand helps open up that left hip. Yeah, you want to sink the right hip, come to the outer edge of the left foot and open it up. So the inner thigh on the left opens, your heart draws away. Yeah, there you go. Now stay there or sweep back for a bent right leg, catching it. And then opening up as you draw the tips of your ears back. Now release that connection. Draw the right hip back over the right knee. Dig the left heel in. Flare your toes out. Hands are now on the inside of the left leg. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold right on down for a modified version of Ardha Hanumanasana, half of a split, runner's stretch. Now plant that left foot, hop the right foot up, come to Malasana at the top of your mat. Now just one time, stand up, hook your thumbs, open the front body. When you come back down, plant your hands, step or float your body back, take it through Vinyasa. You can float back to a low push-up. You can step back to high plank. You could use your knees. You could go chin, chest, belly. You choose. You decide. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Left foot joins Malasana. Come on up, rise up. One time, open the front body. Exhale, set it down, bend your knees, plant your hands, step or float it back. Take it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Draw your hips up and back. Down dog. Left leg rises, roll open at the hip. Left foot steps outside the left pinky finger. Right foot joins Malasana. One time, here we go. Rise up, feel the strength of your body, open your heart. Flexibility balanced out by strength. Set it down, plant your hands, step or float your body back. Take it through that flow. Meeting back in down dog. Now, 2 more rounds of the same thing. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps, left leg joins. Malasana. Come on up, you've got it. Open up to this day. Exhale, set it down, vinyasa flow. Step or float it back. Move your body on through. Meeting back, downward facing dog. Left leg on the rise, roll open at the hip. Left foot steps, right foot joins, Malasana. Come on up, breathe in, open up. Exhale, set it down, step or float it back or take it right on out. Many options. You choose, you decide what works for you today. Meet back in down dog. One more time each side. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Right foot steps, left leg joins, Malasana. Come on up, breathe in, build that heat, open up. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Empty your breath out, scoop your heart through, send your hips back. Last side, left leg rises up, roll open at the hip. Left foot steps, right foot joins, Malasana. Come on up, breathe in. Exhale, set it down. Step or float your body back. Move it on through. Vinyasa, meeting back in downward facing dog. Now, right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Stay right here. Or flip inside out for wild thing. Kamakrasana, right foot behind the left. Open it up. Bring it around, right knee, right tricep, and hold. Windshield wipe it over to the left and hold. Shoot the right foot out, fallen triangle. Left arm up and overhead, breathe. Now, bring it back around, left shin lowers, right on the mat. Or excuse me, right shin. Okay, yeah, that's the other left. Okay, now pivot the right foot right off, rise right up, Parigasana, gate pose. Left hand slides down the left thigh, right arm up and over. Now right hand into your back pocket, left arm lifts up, arc up and back. Come back around, right knee into the nose, round the back, tuck the chin. Shoot the right leg up and back, roll open at the hip. Step right on up, warrior one. Outer edge of the left foot, roots down, rise up. Tee those arms, goalpost arms. Right arm scoops under, eagle arms, or just give yourself a hug. Peel the left heel off, square your hips up, arc up and back, and then ring it out. Twist, left upper arm outside the right front thigh, unraveling the arms, or keeping your hands at heart center. Up and around, second warrior. Beautiful. Flip the right palm, peace. Windmill your hands down. Take your body through Vinyasa. Exhale as you lower down. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale as you dive your hips up and back, down dog. Left leg is on the lift. Roll open at the hip. Option to stay right here, or wild thing, flip it inside out. Right shoulder over right wrist, Right foot goes long, left heel pops up, back bend. Bring it back around, left inner knee to your left tricep. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Shoot that left foot of yours out. Leg can stay bent or straight. Fall in triangle. Right arm up and over. Now bring it back around. Will the real left shin lower? There you go. Spin the left foot off your mat. Right leg, outer edge of your foot roots down. Arms rise up. Parigasana gate pose. Right hand slides down. Left arm up and overhead. Left hand hip pocket. Right bicep by cheekbone. Arc up and back. Now bring it back around. Go ahead and shoot that left leg of yours up and back. Roll open at the hip. Now here we go. Left knee to nose. Step it right up. Warrior one. Come on up. Warrior one. Can you root down through the outer edge of that back right foot, pulling the left hip back? Kind of square your hips up. There you go. Now, tee your arms, expand your heart. Either wrap up or left arm under the right for Garandasana arms. Pop the right heel up. Maybe you arc up and back. Then wring it out on the twist. Left upper arm on the outside of the right front thigh. Maybe you unravel to stack your arms. Maybe you want to keep your hands at heart center. Now, nice and slow, up and around, second warrior. Flip the left palm, peace. Windmill your hands down. Take your body through that vinyasa flow. You choose the exit, emptying your breath out, inhaling as you rise up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Now we'll put it all together. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Right foot steps to the outside of your right pinky finger. Left leg joins, malasana, top of the mat, right from the top. One rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Set it down, vinyasa flow, breathe out. Step or float your body back. Take it on through vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Right leg lifts again. Roll open at the hip. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Bring it around, right knee, right tricep, and hold. Windshield, wipe it over to the left and hold. Shoot the right foot out, fallen star. Left arm up and overhead. Left hand down. Now the right shin lowers. You're gonna spin the right foot off the mat, outer edge of the left foot down, left hand slides, right arm up and over, Parigasana gate pose. Back around, shoot the right leg up and back, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Warrior one, come on up. Root to rise, breathe in. Tee your arms, breathe out. Eagle or hug. Arc up and back. Peel the left heel off. Wring it out on the twist. Either open and unravel the arms or keep hands at heart center. Up and around, second warrior. Flip the right palm. Keep the right knee bent. Reverse. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through. Vinyasa. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back. Down dog. Left leg's on the lift. You've got this. Roll open at the hip. Bend the knee. Flex the foot. Spread the toes. Left foot steps outside your left pinky finger. Right leg joins for that yoga squat, malasana. Come on up, breathe in, breathe out, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Step or float your body back, move it through vinyasa with your left leg on the rise when you get back to down dog. Roll open at the hip. Option is yours. Stay right here or flip inside out. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. We get the privilege of setting those boundaries in our life to keep stress eliminated. Woo! Left tricep, left knee. Windshield, wipe it over to the right. Shoot that left leg out. Can be bent or straight. Right arm up and over. Fall in triangle. Bring it back around. Left shin lowers to the earth. Left foot pivots off your mat. Rise up. Hips stack up. Right hand slides down. Parigasana. Gate pose. Pinwheel your hands down, shoot that left leg back, roll open at the hip, three-legged down dog. Knee to nose, one time. Step it up, warrior one. Come on up, breathe in. Open it up, breathe out to your arms. Left arm sweeps under, hug or eagle arms. Peel the right heel off. Arc up and back. Ring it out on the twist. Maybe open it up. Say no to a request that might overcommit your time or energy. Whoo! Up and around. Second warrior. Setting those boundaries in our life will help alleviate stress. Peaceful warrior and bring more peace. Windmill your hands down. Vinyasa flow. Let it go. Let it flow. You choose the exit. Maybe you take it out. Maybe you kick it up. Let your knees land from your down dog. Keep your toes tucked under. Rock your hips back to your heels. Walk your hands up your thighs. Back of the house. Shrug your shoulders up and around. Whoo! We built a little heat, yes? Nice. Now, rise up, hips off heels. You could even point your toes, open and expand your heart. Wrap that hug, right arm over the left or right arm under, arc up and back. Unravel it all, brush and sweep as you bow down. Rise back up, tee your arms, open your heart. Left arm under for a hug or wrap those eagle arms, arc up and back. Unravel it all, brush and sweep on the bow down. 2 more sets on each side, so rise up, tee the arms. Right arm under or hug, arc up and back. Unravel, brush and sweep. Inhale, rise up, use and activate your core. Open up to this day. Left arm sweeps under. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. Brush and sweep. Sweep away anything not serving you. Inhale, rise, tee the arms. You've got the privilege of setting those boundaries to keep eliminating stress in your life. Brush and sweep. Only you know what your limits are. Rise up, breathe in, tee the arms. Left arm laces under, arc up and back. Unravel it all. Brush and sweep. This time, palms up, head down, embryo pose. Just a little thank God asana. Truly focusing continually on the things that we have, the blessings we've been gifted. And as we focus on those things, we create those boundaries to keep things that don't serve us out. Keep them out of your life. Now go ahead and kind of slither forward to a forearm plank. So you're going to pop your kneecaps up. Forearms are down. Ignite your core. Now in this forearm plank, drop your right knee, just tap it, then the left. So it's a little visual of running your knees just left and right. Slow. Then hold. Walk your feet in, find dolphin. From your dolphin, pop both of your elbows up. Down dog, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Heel toe your feet together and then stand up at the back of the house. Breathe in. Right hand, left wrist. Breathe out. Inhale, tee your arms. Reach them back up to a V. Left hand, right wrist, lean left. Tee your arms again on top and lace the hands then behind your back. Slide them down the back side. Tip your gaze up. Open your front body. Keep your hands laced. Bend your knees. Lace your hands right on your sacrum so they're not reaching away yet, and just dive over your legs as you slowly start to extend them. Let your elbows be soft. Release that connection. Walk out to forearm plank pose. Drop your forearms. Move your feet back, even if you have to squiggle them. Now, in your forearm plank, heels shift to the right. Right hand goes to the left side of your mat. Left arm lifts up. Left arm up and over. Come back, forearm plank. Shift your left hand to the right side of your mat. Shift your heels to the left. Raise the right arm. Bring it up and over as the bottom left hip lifts. Back around, forearm plank. Lower your hips down. Point your toes. Sphinx pose. Woo! Now, lower your chin back down and rise back up. Maybe you want baby seal. Extend your arms. Lift your front body up. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Woo! Set those personal boundaries. Now, hands come alongside your body. Palms down, feet down, chin down. Then rise your arms and legs up like you're flying. Shalambhasana. Breathe in. breathe out, lower your chin back down. Now, bring your right forearm in, right hand toward the left side of your mat, right leg bends, maybe the left hand catches the heel as you push yourself up. So it's a little cross quad stretch. Beautiful. Now, forearms down, heart stays lifted. Come back to Sphinx. Breathe in. Lower your chin down. Shift the left fingers toward the right side of your mat. Bend the left leg. Stretch the right arm back. Maybe you catch hand and foot. Push down into the left forearm. Lift your heart up. Release. Come back to Sphinx pose. Heart lifts. Lower back down. Now this time, bend both legs. Maybe you use a towel or a strap. Reach back, hands to feet. Press in and rise up. Bow pose. Breathe in. Breathe in. Let your heart lift. And then slowly release. Let your right arm come overhead. Left finger pads tent. Pivot yourself right onto your back. Now you're going to be facing the back of the house. Find happy baby. Hands to the outside edges of your feet. Now make a very gentle shift side to side. Can you get your tailbone to anchor down more towards the earth? Now maybe you want to stay. Maybe you want to do a straddle for a little upavista. But then plant your feet at the width of your mat. Knees are bent, feet are planted. Arms are just going to come wide, but they're out to your sides. Let your knees rinse right and left. Yeah, let this rinsing signify your yes being yes and your no being no. Finding ways to set boundaries so you can keep some of the stress out of your life. The boundaries help you develop the best version of yourself, taking time to just build back up, to take time to be quiet. A little self-care. It's just like on the airplane, you can't pull down the oxygen mask and give it to anyone else until you use it yourself, and then you can help someone else. So we've got to take time to fill back up. So learn to say no. Let your no be no. Let your yes be yes. And be very mindful of the decisions that you make. Because when you say yes, you are trading that time for something else that may be a higher priority in your life at this current time. Breathe. Let your knees rinse away anything not serving you. And then go ahead and lengthen the left leg out. Hug the right shin in and roll it across your body for a twisted version. Maybe creating a T with the right arm or right arm just along your side. You choose. Slowly shift back onto your back and reverse it. Hug that left shin of yours in. Just give it a nice hug, just expressing gratitude for that leg holding you up. both legs as a matter of fact, and then roll and rotate over using the right hand to help the rotation, but take your gaze over to the opposite direction. Slide back onto your back and levitate your legs out. Let your arms come alongside your body, landing in our final resting pose, Shavasana. There's nothing left to do. Settle into this space. Letting any remaining tension just melt away. And then I invite you to turn the video off and stay here maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes. It's in the rest that we fill back up. It's in stepping away and quieting our minds, turning off the TV, the social media, connecting with your maker. And then if you're coming with me, just slowly bring yourself back into your day. Movement comes back to your fingers and your toes. Making that shift over onto your side, that fetal position, that place where it all began. And from that place, bring yourself back up into your day, into that comfortable, sweet seat. Letting your arms sweep out to the sides as you carry the gifts, the graces, and the blessings you've been given, sealing into your heart your purpose and your privilege of creating boundaries in your life so you can share the best version of yourself. Now breathe in. I'm going to finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.